Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. Today I'm going to be talking about the concept of white witchcraft and black witchcraft. Now, a concept is an idea, and this idea of white witchcraft, black witchcraft, it's more what society has came up with. It's more what pop culture, like TV programs, have sort of led into this, and also people's opinions. A lot of us in the witchcraft community prefer not to use terms like that. As a witch myself, I do not like being labelled as a white witch or being called that. Or if someone was a darker practitioner and they were following the left-hand path, some would be okay with that, but a lot of people would prefer not to be called a white witch or a black witch because it's got a racist connotation to it. At the end of the day, it's got a racist connotation to it. And a lot of us in the witchcraft community do not like those terms because there are many different types of witchcraft, but to my knowledge, there's no real type of like white witchcraft, black witchcraft, that's not really a practice. There are some who are in the know, who are very experienced witches, who may label themselves that, but at the end of the day, a lot of us in the witchcraft community do not agree with those labels, and at the end of the day, the way we look at it, we'd rather say someone follows the right-hand path, in the sense they do magic to better their own life without hurting others, and magic to benefit the people they love and those around them. And then you get those who follow the left-hand path, which do use magic to just benefit themselves and themselves only, and they might even do spells and rituals to harm others, or their workings are quite dark, in the sense their magic, what they do is to just benefit themselves and might even hurt people, but they're still getting what they want at the end of the day. But the great thing about witchcraft is because it's not a religion, it's a practice. And if you think of the word witchcraft and you remove the word witch, you're just left with craft. So in many words, witchcraft is an art, because rather you use tools or not, but a lot of us do use tools. So rather it's a spell bottle you're doing, a spell bag, a spell bath. There's so many ways to craft a spell, or you're just using your mind and your own energy and the energy around you, then that's still creating a work of art to bring about change in your life. And as witches, that's when we do magic as spells, we do it to bring about change. And magic also is neither black nor white. You could visualize it having a colour, but at the end of the day, magic is just energy. It's neither good nor bad, it's how you use it. It's all about your intention at the end of the day. And a lot of us in the witchcraft community, would prefer labels like that weren't used, black witch and white witch, or dark witch and white. These labels I would really encourage not using, because they've got a racist connotation to them, associating white with good and black with bad. And again, everything in life isn't black and white, because black has got positive associations, because the colour black represents the element earth. Because black's reflective, black is also great for psychic divination. So you can take a black bowl, a black scrying mirror, you could get a black onyx crystal ball, and you could scry into that, because black is reflective, and black's also a very psychic colour as well. Black is protective. Because it's reflective, it can reflect back dark energy, negativity. So those are the positive aspects of black. And then black does symbolise death as well, but that can be like death in the sense of letting go of bad habits, bad things. And black's great for banishing and removing obstacles. And again, black's also got its dark associations. And I would say when it comes to candle magic, the colour white can substitute any other colour but black. So when you begin your practice of candle magic, it's a good idea to stock up in black and white candles. But again, this concept, this idea of black witchcraft and white witchcraft, I would really encourage not using these labels, because it's not really, people might have that idea, but it's not really a factual idea, because there's different types of witchcraft. You get kitchen witchcraft, green witchcraft, hedge witchcraft, atheistic witchcraft, and there's so many different types, cosmic witchcraft, and there's so many different types of magic as well. And we don't, we don't label it. If someone does darker workings, we don't call that person a dark witch, or their magic necessarily dark. We just say that they're following the left-hand path, and they may do negative or darker workings, but we'd say that person follows the left-hand path, not that they're a dark or a black witch type of thing. That is what we would say to them. That is what we would say. And as a witch myself, as an eclectic pagan witch, I really would encourage not using labels like that, black or white witchcraft, because it's, some people in the community may label themselves that, but I really wouldn't encourage it, and a lot of people in the community don't like those terms or labels, and I would really not encourage using them. And when I was talking about witchcraft with my grandfather, and my auntie said I was very knowledgeable in that subject, and my grandfather said there's two types of witchcraft. There's dark witchcraft, those who worship the devil and do dark and evil deeds, and then there's those who are white witches and do good magic and help those. But I said that's not correct, because at the end of the day there are many different types of witches and many different practices. And yes, it's true, they are good witches, or people who use their practice for good things and follow the right hand path. But there's those some who follow the left hand path may work with the devil as a symbol, or even believe in him as an actual being or entity. Some, not all. And everyone's practice is different in the witchcraft community. And the great thing about witchcraft, because it's not a religion, you can include religion into it, but because it's not a religion, it's up to you as a practitioner to decide what your morals and beliefs are. And to me, as a witch, you're an artist, so if you work alone and you're solitary, then you do your art alone. If you work in a coven, you're working it, and there'll be guidelines, there'll be rules, and also your art, your unique art, you're working with other artists, and you're creating something beautiful on a psychic and spiritual level. And that is, if you're working in a coven or you're solitary, because we are witches, but to be a witch means to be wise, compassionate, to follow the path of the wise, and to be an artist as well, because witchcraft is an art, and it's also a magical practice. And I would really encourage those types of labels, if you're new to witchcraft or you're interested, not to use them, because they're not correct, And a lot of people, it's the same with the word warlock. That doesn't mean a male witch, it means an oath breaker. So a lot of people would be offended in the magical community if you called them that. And a lot of people who are part of the witchcraft or magical community, they also don't like words like a white witch or a black witch, because they've got a racist connotation to them, and they are quite offensive. The same with magic as well. Magic is energy attached to intention. Magic's neither black nor white nor purple. You can visualise it having a colour, but it's just energy, and what makes it good or bad is the person who started the magic and their intention. However, this is me just giving food for thought and sharing with you my knowledge, understanding, and the facts as I understand them. As always, I encourage you to listen to other people's opinions, but always ask yourself, what do you think? And always make up your own mind. Research, listen to other members of the community, respect other members of the community, but always do your own research and make your own mind up at the end of the day. However, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and until next time, may part, meet again. And before I leave, if you are new to the channel, my name is Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, and all manner of spiritual topics. So if you're interested in those types of things, please subscribe, join this amazing community, and and click the bell icon to be notified each time I post a new video. And thank you for those of you who have followed me this long. Thank you for continuous support, because I wouldn't have a channel. The channel wouldn't be growing without your help and support. So thank you.